The following is a slightly historical series on the Romance of the Three Kingdoms era of China's history. Because this is based off of a video game, and myself playing it, there will be a lot of incorrect information that we will correct using the help of Wikipedia. For those of you who want to learn more about Dynasty Warriors, or the Romance of the Three Kingdoms era, I suggest reading the book. Please enjoy the following presentation. Oh, wrong one. Alrighty. Let's get this show on the road. It's going to be not a very long episode because we're covering another woman. Yueying, aka Lady Huang, also known in fiction and folklore as Huang Yueying, was the wife of Zhuge Liang. The only mention of her in any historical source was the Jian Ji. In the 5th century, the account was added as an annotation by Pei Songxi to Zhuge Liang's biography in the historical text Record of the Three Kingdoms, which was written by Chen Shou 2 centuries earlier.
Oh, buddy, save that for...
Yeah, save that for the subathon, my guy. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, Mitsuno. I will wake you up, don't worry. But thank you so much, Mitsuno. There's more money this month. Like I said, save it for later. Save it for the baby shower. The account stated that Huang Chenyan once told Zhuge Liang, "I heard you are looking for a wife. I have an ugly daughter with yellow hair and dark skin, but her talent matches yours." Zhuge Liang then married Huang Chenyan's daughter. At the time, there was a saying in their village, "Don't be like Kong Ming when you choose a wife." He ended up with Ah Cheng's ugly daughter. In the folklore, there's a story that tells Huang Yueying challenged her suitors to visit her personally by claiming that she was ugly. In the event that a suitor would visit her, she would hide herself under veils as a quiet dare to test their resolve. When Zhuge Liang came to her, her figure was silhouetted by moonlight and her head was covered with 2 red veils. Unlike other men, Zhuge Liang entered her room alone and did not hesitate in removing her disguises. As he removed the first veil from her face, he calmly stated that her ugliness was a misunderstanding by her father. Zhuge Liang was then rewarded by Huang Yueying's joyful visage and gratification. Folktales ascribe to her the creation of not only Zhuge Liang's wooden ox and flowing horse, but fantastic inventions including cooking robots. Lady Huang did not long survive her husband, who died in 234. On her deathbed, she instructed her son Zhuge Jian to be loyal and filial, which I probably could have added at the end of the campaign, but like I said, she does not have anything ascribed to her. She is a woman, so she's not going to be involved in any battles. And let's just jump in and watch some cutscenes. Thank you very much, Big Vlad Poutine.
Very well. On this 3rd visit, allow me to receive you. The land must be divided in 3. You will take 1/3.
Divide it? Into 3?
Eventually, the other 2/3 shall be yours. And like today, you will knock 3 times on the gates to the heavens.
I am Yueying. I study the martial arts and pursue knowledge through my studies in order to better aid my husband, Zhuge Liang. My husband was asked by our Lord Liu Bei to help him fight to end the chaos. The time has come for the sleeping dragon to awaken. I know that the battles we are about to fight will undoubtedly be difficult, but I shall do my best to carry out my husband's wishes.
Master Liu Bei truly is a hero of our times, compassionate and virtuous. However, this can lead to hardships for him. That is why we must come together now and support him. In this battle, Our objective is to ensure that Master Liu Bei and his people manage to escape safely. We must not get carried away and let our bravery get the best of us. We need to hold off Cao Cao's attack in order for our plan to work. If we are successful, then Liu Bei and all of his people will arrive safely in Zhuge Liang. This escape is the first step in realizing the Three Kingdoms strategy.
We were just talking yesterday about how Sun Quan attacked somewhere else, which caused this to happen, which is pretty funny. But thinking about it, you know, I think having Yueying wear like a veil to cover her face would have been so much cooler in these games. And I'm not the one giving birth, Big Vlad.
Yueying, I do not expect this to be easy, but it is important that you do not fail.
You need not worry. I promise to carry out your plan, just as you have ordered.
We managed to escape from Cao Cao's army. This is due to the fact that everybody risked their lives for me. I see that I am truly loved by my followers. However, we must be careful to avoid such a situation again in the future. Cao Cao will not let us escape a second time. If only we had a land to call our own, we could fight back.
Just as my husband predicted, the land divided into 3 kingdoms following his victory in the Battle of Changban. However, our Lord did not survive and have the chance to fulfill his ambitions. Liu Chan became the next Shu ruler, aided by my husband. Our new lord would take the next step and begin the southern campaign. I hear the south has many savage beasts lurking about. I sincerely hope that my inventions can be of good use.
That's racist, lady.
Yueying, you are always well prepared for battle. By now, you should have analyzed the threat to the south. This time, we will be facing the Nanman King, Meng Huo. For this battle, we shall spread out our troops and press the attack on the front lines. However, this is unknown territory, so we cannot be sure of what troubles may await us. I know that you have prepared for us a new weapon to use in this battle. I am looking forward to seeing the results of your invention in person.
Another base too.
Run while you can, savages! You are no match for my juggernaut!
Hell yeah.
Now move out!
We love a racist bitch.
Thanks to everybody's help, the Nanman King has pledged his loyalty to us. This campaign was not without merit. Now our southern borders will be safe from attack. All that remains is to continue forward. Wei, Wu, and Shu. The era of the land being divided in 3 is over. Now is the time to begin the road towards unification.
The campaign was a success. The territories swore their allegiance to Shu. My husband then said we must attack Cao Pi of Wei, and we marched to Tianshui. Tianshui, located on the western part of Wei, was a strategic location. My husband says we must conquer this area if we are ever to defeat Wei itself. I am more than happy to carry out my husband's wishes. No matter how tough the battle, it is my way of assisting him in his time of need.
Yueying, I was most impressed with your efforts in the south. As your husband, I am extremely proud of you. I honor your skill and accomplishments. I hear that a young man of ability named Zhang Wei lives here in Tianshui. capable officers are worth more to our cause than anything else. I would like for you to get a good look at him.
If we use proper strategy, we can persuade Jiang Wei to submit. An absolute victory in this battle will be ours. Not only will we gain valuable land, but a capable officer as well.
You're quite skilled at fighting as well.
What do you mean? Why do you act like you're testing me?
You will know our reasons soon enough, Jiang Wei. The moment that my husband's plot is unleashed.
We managed to obtain both the strategic location of Tianshui and the young prodigy Jiang Wei. It can be said that this is a sign of great things to come for Shu. We must use Tianshui as a foothold in our campaign against Wei's home base of Chang'an. This battle will prove difficult, so we must continue to strengthen our army.
2 more.
My husband met a bright young warrior named Jiang Wei at Tianshui. He would be worthy enough to take over for my husband and lead Shu to even greater heights. Our next target is Chenkang. This territory is defended by the strategist Sima Yi. He is constantly trying to kill my husband with his wicked schemes. I will not allow anyone to stand in my husband's way. I shall act as my husband's sword and destroy our enemies.
We have overtaken the strategic point of Tianshui. Now we must attempt another difficult task, Chenkang Castle, so that we may open a path to Chang'an. We cannot afford to miss this opportunity to advance our forces.
Chenkang Castle is tightly guarded. We will have to use our siege weapons to overcome the castle's defenses. We also must beware of the enemy troops that will try and interfere with our siege.
Yueying, I am placing you in charge of guarding the supply depot. This will prove to be a difficult battle, but please believe in me and do what you can to hold out.
You dare challenge my husband with your senseless ambition? I, wife of Zhuge Liang, shall drive you away.
What a pity that you are so devoted to such an inferior man. Let's see how you feel once you've faced my talents.
We have managed to secure Chenkang Castle under the control of Shu. It was a siege unprecedented in terms of man, horse, and weapons, but we managed to win none the same. At last, Chang'an lies before us. The final battle with Wei is near at hand. Perhaps we should rest a bit before it is decided who shall reign supreme over the land.
After the attack on Chenkang, we destroyed Wu at Baidi Castle. All that remained in my husband's plan for the Three Kingdoms
thank you.
was to defeat Wei at the Wuzheng Plains. The supply routes will determine the fate of this battle. I have labored long and hard in order to protect them. I hope that we may be able to overcome any adversities. I will give everything I have in the Wuzheng Plains, witness the glory of the dragon's wife. I shall ascend to the skies like my husband.
The day has finally come for us to face Wei. The stage for this final battle has been set at the Wuzheng Plains. That is where we shall come to realize Master Liu Bei's dying wish.
The enemy fears our spirit for this upcoming battle, and has done all they can to strengthen their defenses. We must keep our supply lines intact and use our provisions wisely in order to overrun the enemy position.
During this long battle, many capable people have given their lives. Yueying, you must survive these chaotic times. Together, we can embark on a new era. This is it. Here at Wujiang, our long-standing battle with Wei shall come to an end. It's just as I foretold. However, the road getting here was even more difficult than I had imagined.
Prime Minister!
Let us go. The time has come for us to unite the land.
My lady, preparations are complete, as ordered.
We should have no trouble escaping danger with these wood oxen on our side. We will win this battle, and a new era of peace will be born.
So I already covered it in the Zhuge Liang episode, but the wooden oxen are an invention attributed to Yueying here. And basically they just held supplies and were pushed to the front lines as, you know, supply trains.
We were able to emerge victorious from the battle with Wei. It would seem that Sima Yi was no match for me. Such a pitiful ending.
We didn't even get far enough into the level that Zhuge Liang died.
It has been many years since Liu Bei's 3 visits, and my plan of forming one of 3 kingdoms. The world that I foresaw has finally arrived. The land from here on shall be one that is formed by the people.
It was during the final days of the year 200 AD when the Han Dynasty saw its end. Its demise ushered in a new era of chaos, brought on by several regional lords vying to rule China. There were those who sought absolute power, as well as those who fought for justice, and some simply fought for the sake of their beliefs. Many would rise and fall in their attempts to dominate the land. Yueying, daughter of Huang Chengyan, a brilliant young woman, Yueying excelled in both the martial arts and academics. She was known for her inventions and mechanical puppets, which amazed all those who saw them. Her father considered Zhuge Liang to be a good enough match for his daughter, and arranged for their meeting. Zhuge Liang took interest in her the moment he heard of her genius, and the two quickly married. When Zhuge Liang became Liu Bei's strategist, Yueying also came to join Shu. She contributed a great deal on the battlefield with her inventions and helped her husband with many of his strategies. Zhuge Liang went south to conquer Nanzhong, but experienced difficulty engaging the Nanman tribes there. This is when Yueying introduced her new juggernaut invention. The fire-spewing juggernaut frightened and overwhelmed the enemy tribes. During the Battle of Wujiang Plains, Zhuge Liang was concerned for the safety of his supply line. Yueying resolved the problem by promoting her new wood ox to strengthen the supply lines. As a result, Zhuge Liang could focus on his strategy without worry. After Liu Bei's death, Shu's fate was in the hands of Zhuge Liang. His wife supported him with her intellect and love. The two would live happily ever after in a new era of peace. These tales, long forgotten in the flows of time, are about the legends of which no one can recall.
Well, like I mentioned earlier, apparently She would not survive long after her husband died and would die in 234 AD after the Battle of Wuzhang Plains, after, Zhuge Liang died, and on her deathbed instructed her son Zhuge Jian to be loyal and filial. A memorial for her exists in her supposed hometown of Huangjiawan in Yaoan village outside of Xiangyang.
In this chaos, there is one thing that I have learned. Strength and intellect, husband and wife, all in this world is made up of opposites. I am grateful, Yueying. I am truly blessed to have you here with me, at my side.
Our destiny, it lies ahead of us. Let us go, together.
That is the story of Yueying, as we will be going into our next character of the day. Man, playing as Yueying took a lot longer than I expected, but she was at the tail end of it. We are going to be seeing more of that with Zhou Tai of the Wu family. Like we mentioned yesterday, in the Sun Quan episode, he was a retainer for Sun Quan